Hey guys, it's Honey here, and today we are filming my makeup collection video. So I've gone through and I've done all my declutters, so here we are at the end with my makeup collection. I haven't done an actual collection video in 3 years, I think. It's been a really long time. My setup is the same, so I've still got my Alex 9 drawers and my Mound desk. But how I organize things in that setup is a little bit different, so that is why I'm going to show you. And yes, let's get into it because we know this one's gonna be a long one. Okay, so this is what we see as soon as we walk into my makeup room. As you guys can, if you guys have seen my last makeup collection video, the setup is pretty much exactly the same. I have the Alex 9 drawer system just over here. And this is the Mikey desk with drawer. I have 2 of my umbrella lights I got off eBay, and all my power cords are up the back there. So let's go and have a look at the actual desk. Alright, so this is my desk. Just over here I've got all my brushes in. These are pot plants from IKEA, and I just have some stones in them to hold everything up. So I've got my eye brushes, my cheek brushes and all my Real Technique brushes, and then my other face brushes. Then I just have a Makeup Forever little train case. It just sits there because I don't have anywhere else to pop it. My mirror, which is also from IKEA, which is just there. Then over here I have all of my sponges. So let's get up a little bit closer so you can see. So we've got all of my beauty sponges in a little NARS container from a holiday collection. And then a Sigma little brush case. If you guys wanted to have a look at a little bit closer at my brushes, that's all them. They're all cleaned. I cleaned them nearly yesterday. Yeah, so that is what is on my actual desk. Okay, so my pull-out drawer is a little bit messy, but it makes sense to me. So up the back here are my empties, makeup wipes, samples to go through. Down the front here are all my primers, so my pore minimizing, my primer water, Napoleon primer, the Rock Eye primer, are all in there. And then this one, which is kind of half empty because I haven't gone through and done it for this week yet, is my weekly makeup basket. So I pop something from each category in here, and then kind of rotate it through on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Ignore the fact that I have one now without nail polish. But what consistently stays in here is my brow products, my eyelash curler, obviously random brow product, my mascara of choosing, and then products I'm trying to pan. So I have a Marc Jacobs lip balm, my Hourglass ambient palette. I do have my Too Faced chocolate Soleil in here, but I'm really getting over it. I've been using it for the longest time ever. I might swap it out soon. I do have another random Estee Lauder lip conditioner in here, but that's just in there because it is. So I'm only trying to pan 2 things specifically at the moment, other than foundations and concealers, which I'm doing just fine on. But that is what's in my kind of pull-out drawer. So really I just kind of pull out here and kind of go from there, obviously, because my Inglot palette is one of my newest. It is in here at the moment. Okay, so starting with the top of my Alex drawers, the first thing we have is the bottom of that NARS container from a holiday collection, and it just has my rollerball perfume and then my just little mini perfumes. So I got 100 point, that one was like 100 point perk, that one wasn't, something along those lines. And we have my perfumes. I'm not a huge perfume wearer, so I don't have a lot. I obviously just did my declutter and got rid of the things I don't like. So I've got Escada Cherries in the Air, Marc Jacobs Daisy Sorbet, Viva La Juicy Couture, normal, Viva La Juicy, Taylor Swift Enchanted, and I have Wonderstruck Enchanted upstairs. In the rollerballs I have Elizabeth and James Nirvana White and Black, Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb, Escada, Escape in Born in Paradise, and then Prada Candy La Fleur, My Decan White, and Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Over here we have my rosehip oil, so I pop this in some of my foundations if I want to lighten them up a little bit, like not lighten up them up, make them blend a little bit easier and sit nicer. I have a mini by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder that I just can't actually happen to get the lid off. I'm trying to get everyone to open it, but it's just not working, which is really annoying because I love that powder. And then my spare SD card sits there. Up the back here we have all of my setting sprays. So we've got MAC Fix Plus, Urban Decay All Nighter, Napoleon, Moisture Mist, Elf Mist and Fix. And then back here I have a mini Scandinavia setting spray. Behind that is my Dettol, and then my Napoleon Powders brush cleaner for spot cleaning. So that's what's on top of my drawers. Okay, so this is my first drawer in my 9 drawer set, and as you can see this is my base drawer. So obviously my primers are in my desk, but this is everything else. So we've got my concealers up the front here, both in pot form and in liquid form. My powders across here, so my powder foundation, and then my setting powders. And then in here we have my foundations, so my Napoleon mists, BB cream, tinted moisturizer, Custom Effects cover drops, some drugstore ones up the back here. Then up the back I leave my MAC concealer palette, obviously because it doesn't fit up the front, and I only use it for colour correcting at the moment, so not a huge issue now that I have my Bobbi Brown corrector. So yes, guys, we'll see soon. I'll be doing the ride or die tag, so you will see what my favourites out of all of these are. Some of them, my favourites, I don't have at the moment and definitely need to repurchase them. But definitely some favourites in here. I've just gone through and marked all my foundations to see how close I am to running out. I'm at least halfway done with most of them, which is pretty nice. Then we move on to the second drawer. Alright, so as you guys can see, these are all of my blushes. I have a theme. I like pinky, rosy blushes. But everything from Essence all the way up to Illamasqua and Hourglass. Yeah, but still, this is one of my favourites. It's so good. I've got my Benefits box powders, my Napoleon contour kit up the front here. NARS Orgasm Laguna Duo. Yeah, just all of that. I've been really good, I think, at keeping my collection to quite a minimum lately through my declutters and just really not buying as much. I know you guys are going to see 2 hauls coming up, but I've done a really good job with cheek products where I am very specific on what I like. I have been really good at just kind of keeping what I like because I know I'm never going to even use all of this up, and it's not that much in most people's collection comparisons. Going down the bend. Alright, so next drawer we have bronzers and highlighters. So over here we've got my little liquid highlighters. I've only got minis. I've never bought a full-size liquid highlighter because I always get minis, and even though I'm getting into liquid highlighting more recently, it's not my favourite thing, so maybe when these run out I will, but see. Then for somehow I really managed it well to put all my circle highlighters and then my square highlighters. I'm not that OCD, but it's just how it works. So I've got Becca Moonstone. I don't love this. I just find it doesn't wear particularly well on me. Like it's beautifully glowy, but like I'm 20 and it emphasizes texture on my skin. 20-year-olds should not have texture on their skin. And then it just kind of dusts off all too easily. So I don't love that. I've got my MAC MSF and my beauty powder. 2 Colourpop highlighters. I do really like the Colourpop highlighters. Not so much a fan of their other cheek products. Glowing Bar Sugar Brick. Physicians Formula. What's this called? Shimmer Strip. Custom palette for face and eyes. Laura Mercier highlight, Napoleon highlight, and then my bronzers and contours. Obviously, I have what is in my to-go drawer at the moment as well in terms of bronzer and contour. Yeah, that's all that's in there at the moment. I just had to check. But I've got 2 minis, NARS Laguna and Benefit Hoola, my Smashbox Contour Trio, and then my Soleil Tan de Chanel and Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. Right. Then we move on to the eyes. So I am pretty good. I work my way down in order of application because that's just how my brain works. So in the eyes drawer we have liquid eyeliners. Currently only have 2 open. Gel eyeliners, currently only have 1 open. Lash glue, a spare pencil sharpener, pencil eyeliners, cream eyeshadows in pots, cream eyeshadows in sticks, and then back here I've got my false lashes. I don't have many of them just because with my glasses I can't wear them unless I have contacts in, and that's just a bit too much of a pain for me. So that is that drawer there. Again, I'm really getting good with my eyeliners at condensing them. Not so great with my cream eyeshadows, but I think that's still pretty good compared to a lot of people. And I just got this in the kitchen department at IKEA. Okay, so sticking with eyeshadows, the 5th drawer down is my single eyeshadows, and then some of my smaller palettes. I'm moving back so you can see it, so it's not hidden behind the lip. So I have my Colourpop shadows, a random Milani eyeshadow back here, my Napoleon loose dusts and a loose glitter, MAC vanilla pigment, naked pigment, I always get this wrong, naked. A Hat Von D Metal Crush, MAC in extra dimensions, and then the foiled, my Ardency in single, a Ben Nye loose glitter in opal. And then for palettes we've got my Makeup Forever Trio, my MAC Create Your Own Quad, and they look very similar in colours because I have a thing. And then if we open my NARS Kalahari, which is absolutely beautiful, we can see I kind of have a trend when it comes to shades. I like bronzy goldy beautifuls. We've got my Hourglass Modernist palette. This one's in Infinity, which is just one of the nudes with the really pretty purple. This is the reason I keep this quad, because this purpley taupe colour is absolutely gorgeous. And then this is one of the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadows. These are incredibly pigmented, like so pretty. For like, I think this was $10 in the US. Like super pretty if you want some shimmer on the lid. Down into the first of the big drawers, and we have my larger eyeshadow palettes. I've still got my Tom Ford quad in here, which is a small one, but it belongs in the big drawer in my opinion. So this is Cocoa Mirage. Then it has to live in its velvet pouch, which is one of the reasons I don't use them as much as I should. But then we've got my Tartelette Tease palette over here, my Visa Minx palette in its little pouch as well, my MAC Cinderella collection and Napoleon Burtis Nude You, my Marc Jacobs The Lolita, and then again hiding down the front here we've got my Laura Mercier Artist Eye palette, NARS Narcissist Dual Intensity palette, ignore the reflection on that, my Makeup Geek palette that I made myself, Tarte Tartelette, Tarte Rainforest After Dark, Steal It in the Light, in the light, in the no was the matte one, Lorac Unzipped, Lorac Pro, Naked One, Too Faced Chocolate Bar, US version of L'Oreal Le Nude Rose, which is the number 2, and then up the back is my Z palette. This is my eyeshadow palettes. Again, trying to minimize the amount of powder products I have because I'm just not going to use them all. That's just being honest. Then we get into my true addiction of lip products. And not just lip products in general. These are just my lipsticks. I have 2 drawers of lip products. But you'll find that most of my lip products are like this neutrally kind of browny, rosy colour. Or a light pink. Like my Marc Jacobs. I'm very predictable when it comes to lip colours. I do have a few kind of random ones, but I do love a good neutral lip. So at the front we have my Fresh Sugar lip balms along here, and then my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. Then behind them we have my mini lipsticks that I've gotten as like freebies. My 3 Shanghai Susie lipsticks in the emerald, gold and grey ones. These were from Halloween last year, I think. Then we got my 2 Chi Chis, CoverGirl, L'Oreal, Maybelline, normal MAC, MAC Alluring Aquatics, Max Mattine, NARS Audacious, regular NARS, Kat Von D, Tarte, Too Faced. This MAC one doesn't sit well. Hourglass, Clinique, Makeup Forever, Urban Decay, Guerlain by Terry. My Napoleon ones are back here, and then these 2 here. Buxom, Marc Jacobs, Chanel, YSL by Beauty, and Charlotte Tilbury. So that's my lipstick drawer, and then we have my other lip product drawer. Sit you down. Cat flying everywhere. Alright, so up the front here we have my lip glosses and my minis. So I've got 2 mini of the mini melted liquid lipsticks. Those really should be next to each other. I don't know why they're not. Then I've got my lip glosses, so I don't have many, as you guys know. So I've got, again, they're all minis. So NARS, Bite Beauty, Smashbox. That was Smashbox. That one's the NARS one. YSL Tinting Oil. The only full-size lip gloss I have is the Napoleon Pettis. Oh no, that's a lie now. This is the only one that's in that drawer, in this holder, the PH Lip Service, which is just a lip treatment with a tint. And then behind them I have my 2 actual lip glosses, which should go in here, but then I'd have to move everything back, which just confuses me. So my MAC Amplify and Cream Sheen Gloss, these are new, as you guys know. So that's why they're in there. Let me just pop them back here, because, oh no, it's not going to shut, that's why. They can go back down there. A random Giorgio Armani mini. Things that do not fit in my stand-up drawer and will not let, so they won't let me close. My NARS Velvet Lip Liners. Wow, let's actually show them. So I've got El Agua and Lakanai. L-A-N-I-K-A-I. I can never say that. But they don't stand up with the rest of my lip liners. And then my Kat Von D Lovesick. I have the Lovecraft normal lipstick. So they don't stand up. But then in the stand-up section, at the front we have my lip pencils. So my Colourpop lippy sticks, my Jordana Twist and Shine and Bourjois Colour Boost, MAC Pat and Polish lip pencils, L'Oreal Lilac and Le Matte, Maybelline Colour Blur, NARS Satin and Matte lip pencils, Bite Beauty, not Beauty, not Grenache, I got rid of Grenache Glacé. Oh, there we go, I do have an Urban Decay Naked lip gloss randomly in there. I do really like this one, but I don't think they make them anymore. Then over here we have my lip liners. So I've got my clear one in the back here, my 2 Kylie Cosmetics, my deep shades, and then my nude shades. Again, I like lip liners, but I'm not with your universal one, you can get pretty much any look. Rimmel's East End Snob though is the best neutral, like pinky colour if you're after a lip liner for that. Melania Moore Matte Lip Cream, so we've moved into the liquid lipsticks. Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvets, which are back here. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer. Jeffree Star Lime Crime Sephora Kat Von D Mini. Steelers Aria. My two Too Faced Melted, so Melted Rainbow and Melted Fig. My Colourpop Ultra Matte, and then my Kylie Cosmetics from the lip kits. So that is all of my actual makeup drawers. Then we go into my backup drawer. So in my backup drawer, we have a container from one of the Sephora favorites, give me something sets from a few years ago. So it's a little container, and in there I have all of my backups. So I've got MAC Fix Plus, Custom Cover Drops, mascaras, primers, eyeliners, an Extra Girl Meets Pearl mini. You tell I collect the Hourglass Veil minis. I love that stuff. And then up the back here, I have things for a giveaway. So we'll leave that behind closed doors. Okay guys, so that was my makeup collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see any in-depth reviews, swatches of anything, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was enough information for you guys. If not, again, if you want me to go into detail, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!